Oh, shoot. So, yeah, apparently they skipped the, comic book scene that was supposed to go before this. I mean, we did see a comic book scene show up before this. But, yeah, apparently they didn't show it. Basically, they think that Spider-Man is the one who robbed the bank. So they're gonna bomb him down. That, and also he did do the other bad thing. Also, was that a Dunkin' Donuts sign? Not entirely sure. But also they're trying to catch him because of the Science Expo, and they believe that he stole Doc Ock's machine, or Dr. Octavius, I guess we should call him. But yeah, the police are chasing us, gunning us down, and now they are going to be blowing out the walls of this building. They're only going to aim for the wooden walls, and you just want to climb up slowly, dodging all those. Pretty sure it's an instant death if you end up in one of the flaming walls. What does that say? I never knew. It looks like furs or something like that. Oh shoot, this is bad. Can we just drop down? Nice. Okay, let's go around this way because they're gonna blow up those other two. By the way, I didn't say it at all. Hello everybody, this is Mateo and we are being chased down by the police, who apparently have been armed with super rocket launchers. Yeah. Oh boy, this looks like great. Checkpoint, fantastic. Okay, now for this part, just walk to the direction opposite of what they're going to shoot you at. They will always shoot you at an angle. So just move away from it, and that's pretty much all it is. It's really easy to dodge this. They're really bad shots for being police and having been trained for this sort of thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they start blowing up walls again, and yep, it's pretty much an instant death if you get caught. So, you need to remember far right. That's kind of an unfair bit of the game, where they don't show which walls they're gonna blow up, and it's just a guess. And then you end up dying, especially since you have to redo this. They don't restart you right at that section. There isn't a checkpoint right there, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, kind of poor there, but otherwise, just a lot of wall crawling right now, which is an alright portion of the game. I mean, it's kind of slow, so it has that working against it. But otherwise, it's pretty fun to dodge those rockets. But then again, I feel like I'm going to find everything in this game more fun than it actually is, just because of the nostalgia. Then it's Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man is freaking awesome. Those rockets do a ton of damage. Let's get out of here. That's actually the first time I've ever been hit by a rocket. When you're climbing the wall of a building, they're gonna try to shoot at you, just like that. You're pretty much going to have to take it because their shots encompass the entire wall. Watch out. So yeah, just be careful with that. One nice thing is that you don't have any actual lives in this game, so you just keep on restarting and restarting until you eventually get it. Thing is, you only have to worry about checkpoints. You only get them every once in a while, usually after a movie scene or something like that, or if they announce one. But otherwise, yeah, just gotta be careful. I'm running low on health. That was a stray rocket and it freaked me out. Okay, let's... Oh, there's health over there, but there are 4 guys. Let's go for it. Okay, just dodge them all. What are these policemen as well? They look more like Robo-Cops. Well, it is the 20th century, and as we all know, we have Robo-Cops in the... Actually, it's the 21st century. Yeah, when they said it's the... Wait, they said it was the dawn of the new millennia. So yeah, it was the 21st century. So it's the 21st century, and as we all know, there are Robo-Cops in the 21st century, guys, of course.
Where to go but up?
Okay, just in case you didn't know, you have to climb to the top. And for this, you just for the most part, you want to strafe left and right. Go in the opposite direction of where they start their shot. And then just climb up over here. They will try shooting you, but just go to the other side of that there beam. And they should miss you. Person's right there, yep. How tall is this thing? Is this just like random construction for the city or what? Also, follow the Spidey compass. Apparently Spider-Man comes with a compass built into his eyes or something. Okay, well they're saying go forward, so... kind of iffy. Oh, now I remember. Got it. Let's swing over to this here box. Then they blow it up. And then you want to... swing across. You actually have to press the R button there, I'm incredibly sure. Otherwise, the box will just fall and you'll die. Pretty sure I fell for that the first time, replaying this after so many years. Okay, so let's swing across these now. They will eventually be shot down, I think. But, whoa, okay, didn't want to get up on this thing, but whatever. Again. Okay, the music just kind of cut out there. Whoa, okay, this is kind of bad. What's with all these windows being boarded up? This is like the most generic building in the world. Whatever. Okay, let's just... And the random graffiti, like, who climbs all the way up here to just draw some graffiti on the building? Like, what the heck? Honestly. These windows just randomly broke. I want to check what's inside here. Oh, I was expecting a comic book. Well then. These policemen are also in the most random places. They're just, like, sitting in that room and then the windows break. Maybe they, like, shot the windows to break them open or something. That seems like a pretty good hypothesis. Okay, over here, Roxxon oil. I feel like that's an advertisement for oil, of all things. Maybe it's just a made-up brand in the game to make this city more like a city. Also, one thing to note is that you can't fall from these buildings. In this Spider-Man game, you are restricted to the tops of the buildings and climbing and stuff because of that gas that was released throughout the city. I guess everybody else is dead or something? Oh, great. Every single time I reload the game, I have to retype in my name. So that it'll save. So, Mateo. I should name it Mateo B. Just in case this recording session fails and I have to restart. Well, I'm pretty sure I could use the level select feature. Whatever. Okay, here we're gonna have a... whatchamacallit, a comic scene section. And not miss it this time. Remain where you are. You told me to do that like 6 times, sir, but I still am not remaining where I am. Wow. Not only are these guys bad shooters, but they are also bad pilots. Okay. Okay, it's Black Cat, just kind of... Ha! Spider-Man always good with the ladies. Okay. Oh, the Jumbotron. Oh, Venom. I swear... Venom is... at least in my top 3 of favorite Spider-Man villains. He is just freaking awesome. I don't know what it is, I just love the idea of a dark version of the superhero in a way. And although Venom is not so much, he's kind of like a dark version of Spider-Man. I mean, he has the same design going on and the same suit idea going on in a way. So yeah, he is kind of like dark Spider-Man in a way, which is neat. And I just like the idea of dark versions of the heroes as villains, like Dark Link from Legend of Zelda. Trying to think of others. Dark Samus is really awesome. Venom, and in a way Carnage as well. Carnage is also in my top 3, despite the fact that they're basically the same idea behind them in a way. Okay, so here we are getting up to our next boss fight. Where's Rhino? Oh, he's right there, bashing through the wall. And she's gonna get knocked out. Oh, yep, there we go. Bug Boy, that's the worst insult I've ever heard. Have you now? That didn't sound all too, violent, Rhino. Okay. So, multiple ways to beat this guy up. You can have him charge at you and get stuck into the wall. And then you can beat him up some. Or the other thing that you can do is you can have him run into these electrical towers. And it will just do a ton of damage to him. So that's basically what I'm going to do here. However, each electrical tower will only work twice, like it'll only do the damage twice. So you're gonna have to move on to the next one after that. You can obviously see that it'll be broken down and you can't use it again. But really, if you use all 4 electrical towers 2 times each, that will be enough to take out his entire health bar. Otherwise, you can have him run into the wall and beat him up, as I said. Hi there, guy. You have to get his attention at times, but once he starts moving his foot like that, he'll immediately... he's preparing for the charge and you won't get out of it.
Hey, did you get a charge at me?
That's just funny. And also, just these... Oh, let's redo that. Whoa, okay. You can get a combo off of him, but then you run the risk of him punching you. So let's just have him run into this one. Be careful though, because if you jump into the electrical wire thing, you'll take some damage. Oh, you have just barely any health left. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can also make him run into these barrels here for some extra damage. I don't know. Oh well, we beat the Rhino up and we barely had to touch him. Technically, we didn't have to touch him at all. Alright then, let's finish. Save that up. Yes. Oh man, this saving system, a memory with this one I'm gonna talk about while this goes on. How did it go? Yeah, so this game and its saving system, I did not understand how this game saved. I'm pretty sure I had the controller pack necessary to save it, or maybe I didn't. Either way, I would either save it and save it as I had to by putting in my name and whatnot. Whoa, those are some weird looking paramedics. They must be out of Silent Hill or something. Okay, but I would oh, Venom. So good. Okay, well I would try to... His teeth. God, tell the story. Okay, so I would try to save the game, or just wouldn't because I didn't have a controller pack. But then when I would start to load up the game again, it would say, continue game, and I would try continue game, but there would be no save data there whatsoever. And that's because you actually have to go into the controller pack section of the menu, the third option. And, oh god, the Venom chase, it is so good. Okay, so just gonna go on autopilot while I finish this here story. Whoa, okay. So I would try to save it, and it would either work because I had the controller pack or just wouldn't because I didn't. But then I wouldn't be able to load it because I didn't understand that you would have to go to the controller pack section of the menu and then hit continue game from there. So yeah, I basically would start this game from the very beginning every single time. Here we have a new suit, where I believe this gives us extra health, or maybe like infinite web or something like that. It really isn't very usable here, because this is just the Venom chase. So yeah, we also got our very first comic book there, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I was never able to beat this game because I'd always have to start back from the beginning. And I'll tell more about that and how I wasn't able to beat the game later on.
It's a doozy. Ow! Head! Ow! Head! Oh! Toe! Ow! Look out, lady.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, sorry, lady. Didn't see a thing.
That is probably my favorite section of the game right there. Just Venom running through the Roxxon Oil Corporation thing, whatever you want to call it. It is just so funny. It's great. Oh, hey, second comic book. Might as well pick it up. I mean, it's right here. I'm about to lose him, though. Yeah, you don't want your head to touch the very end of this bar. You want to stay as close to Venom's head as possible. So just be careful. Occasionally, he'll wait for you, but for the most part, you just gotta go. Interestingly enough, he has the web-swinging ability, but as far as I know, this is the only game where he has it. Other games, he has some sort of, like, tentacle thing instead. I don't know. Also, it's interesting how his body's all like that, and just him going through the billboard sign is also hilarious to me, because if you see it, his tongue will actually would have been taken out of the billboard. Like, there'd be a section where you could just see his tongue. Oh hey, I still have the metal suit, whatever you call it.
Come back here, Venom.
Okay, that right there kind of gives the idea that you can put web around... There's a certain button combination that you can press to put web around Spider-Man's hands to do bonus damage. Yeah, we do get extra health with this suit, which is helpful for this boss, kind of. I don't know, he's not too bad of a boss. He is kind of difficult. It's weird how he can teleport like that. Doesn't help when he grabs you, because that does quite a bit of damage, and I also lost my bonus damage. We're still doing a ton. I think it only does the bonus damage if you punch him. I don't know the button combination for it, though. Okay, kicking him works very well. I feel like they kind of hinted at that in the cutscene there. Okay, couldn't get the kick off that time, but we still have our metal suit, our armor suit, I guess. Okay, we should be done after this round right here with him. Where did he go? Let me see if I can quickly... I'm pretty sure that you can, like... Pretty sure you can pick up this car. And... you can get a... There's a comic book under some object around here. It might be that car or something, I'm not entirely sure, but I don't care about the comic books. So, whatever. Yep. Okay, so with that, we are going to watch this comic book scene just so we don't miss it this time around. And then we are going to call it quits here because we are at 15 minutes. Okay, so the chase of Venom continues on for the next part of the game, which we will start next part.
Where's my wife, you simple
Oh yeah, apparently Mary Jane and Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, are married in this game. Not sure if that's canon or whatnot, because at least as far as I got in Ultimate Spider-Man, that was never a thing. I mean, they were dating, but still. So yeah, with that, in the next part, we will chase down Venom in the sewers. Hopefully there are no lizard-type guys here to attack us, just like in Silent Hill. So I will see you all then. Goodbye.